Kogi state government has provided startup capital for over 400 women, including the physically challenged, cut across the 21 local government areas to mark the state at 31. The First Lady, Rashida Bello, said it is in the interest of her husband, the governor of Kogi State, to raise women with the ability to support their husbands and family, hence the provision of support for those who are already in business and as startup capital for those planning to start. The event was held at the Government House Glass House in Lokoja. Faith Abdulgafar tells us more.
The event brought women together in unity at Glass House Lokoja. Many women, especially the physically challenged, were filled with joy and praises for Governor Yahaya Bello for the all-inclusive governance he practices. The wife of the governor and the First Lady, Rashida Bello, said her husband derives joy when women are excelling, noting that women help men to build a better society, hence they need to empower them. Rashida advised them to channel the financial support towards profitable businesses.
To me, to my husband, is a little token. But as mothers, there's a way, we know our ways to make 1 10. So please, when you receive this little token, see however little you can turn it over. And also, let's look out for our neighbors. Let's look out for the less privileged, because we have to thank God all the time, because there are so many people, no matter the condition you think you are, there are so many people that you're better than, and there are so many people that are wishing to be in your position. So on this note, I want to really appeal to all of you that when you return back home, please remember your next door neighbor that cannot afford to eat.
Kogi State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Fatima Kabiu Buba, commended the First Lady's good gesture and urged beneficiaries to make judicious use of what they got.
It is also my pleasure to state, as a matter of conscience and facts, that this is an occasion premised on the government's conscious efforts to implement the Sustainable Development Goals, which seek to bring women and girls out of poverty through empowerment programs. Today is another good day in the tradition of the governor to put smiles in the faces of women and the vulnerable in the state. It is important to emphasize here that government at all levels is poised to come up with programs to ensure women are not left behind in the scheme of things, particularly in the state participation of women in all spheres of human development. Talking about Kogi State, our own state, a state of unity, our conference state, a state of gender appropriation and inclusiveness, a state governed by purposeful gender-friendly, gender advocates, and gender ambassadors, who is no one else but our dear governor, Yahaya Bello.
The state president of the National Council of Women's Society, Petra Balagbobo, commended Governor Yahaya Bello for involving women in his administration, saying he has also made it possible for women and vulnerable ones to turn their excuses into uses.
Our governor, the only governor in Nigeria that has given women recognition. Before we were relegated to the background, we were asking for 35% of affirmative action, but he has exceeded it. You can see the election and appointment of women in the state and at the local government level. Who has done it? The gender sensitive, gender uplifter has done it for us, and we are grateful.
The head of service, Anna Odio, said what the government has done will go a long way in uplifting their living.
By nature, women are good managers. The token they have been given, I assure you that they will judiciously utilize it to raise themselves economically. The women are largely involved in small scale and medium scale enterprises. So what they have been given today will go a long way to establish some people and to help to improve the businesses that some of them are already doing. And it will have an overall positive impact on the state economy.
One among the many beneficiaries thanks the governor and his wife for supporting the physically challenged and promised to add the money to grow her business.
Empowerment that was given to us here as PWDs in Kogi State, we're given a cash of money, and we really appreciate what they have done for us today because most of us didn't even expect it. I have learned a lot of skills. I'm into baking. This money that was given to me, I will add it to support my business.
Over 2 million naira was dispensed to over 400 women across the 3 senatorial districts to mark the state at 31. The Deputy Governor's wife, Ejira Onoja, SSG Folashade Ayo-Ade, Director General Pension Commission, and host of top government functionaries joined the First Lady at the event. Faith Abdul Ghaffar reporting for MSC TV.